acquiring your law degree at Duke University, you were also an assistant coach under Coach K. Talk about your time management during that time. I mean, it's really, I found that fascinating. Talk about those experiences. Like,
it's funny. It really wasn't that hard. I think in any endeavor you have to determine what's important to you and what your priorities are, and schedule your day and your time that way to your priorities. And just like if you're an athlete and a responsible teammate, you have a responsibility to your team to take care of yourself and to get the proper rest and to eat properly and to make sure you are as well conditioned as you can be for the endeavor you're undertaking. So athletes have to make choices and have priorities as well. I mean, they can't stay out all night long. They have to make sure that they're taking care of themselves so they don't break down and develop an illness or wear down or become injured because they haven't been properly prepared or properly conditioned. And it's the same thing, when you're a student as well. You have to make those kind of choices. And when I was an assistant coach, I had a lot going on, and I had to prioritize things. So it's not about time. I mean, I think we can term it time management, but it's really about priorities and taking care of your top priorities first and only.
And I'm glad you said that because, it's just a message for the audience. And, I always, the message for me as well. I definitely appreciate that for sure. And Johnny Dawkins, isn't it wonderful he finally has an opportunity to be a head coach for Stanford? Wow. Have you spoken to him since he was?
Yeah, Johnny's one of my best friends. I've known Johnny for 25 years. We were teammates, and he's had a number of opportunities in the past, but this one was special and unique to him, and I think it's a great opportunity for him. It's also a really good hire for Stanford. So I'm really looking forward to watching him as he puts that program together his way. It should be a lot of fun.
That's right. And one last question: anything for the audience to let the audience know? Do you have any blogs, websites, any television appearances you're making? Please let the audience know anything coming up for Jay Bilas.
Just ESPN. I got appearances on ESPN, ESPN.com, and CBS during the NCAA tournament. That's one of the great joys of the year for me is to be a part of the NCAA tournament with CBS. So any platform for college basketball on ESPN, I think you can find me. Probably more than you'd like, but I'm out there.
It's great that you're on a lot, and I have to say what you wrote about Trent Johnson on ESPN.com was great. The reaction of the referees could have been different. It
could have been, well, first of all, thanks for saying that. But Trent Johnson is one of the class individuals in college basketball, and it's funny. We talk about officials and officiating a lot, and I hope that it's always clear in my comments and commentary that how much respect I have for the officials and the job they do. We can agree or disagree with regard to a particular call or a particular performance by an official or officiating crew. That's all fine. It's all fair game. But I think what has become clear to me over the years when I was a player and an assistant and since I've been in this job is I don't think there's any group of people that goes into a game wanting the result to be right more than the officials do. I mean, they want to get it right, and they don't want to be the issue. And I've always been a great admirer of officiating and the folks that do it. And but it's funny. It's one of those professions that you only seem to comment on it when there's something wrong. When everything's right, you know when there's no comments on the officiating that they've done not a good job, but a great job. And you only hear about the officials when something you disagree with something may be wrong. But as long as we don't make it personal and make it about a call or a game performance, I think that's all fine. I don't think the officials would argue with that either.
Wow, that's wonderful assessment, definitely. And well, Jay, I want to say thank you for your time on So Much to Talk About. An honor to speak with you, and look forward to seeing you soon. Hopefully before the Big East tournament sometime. So.
Looking forward to it, Nabaté. Thanks for having me on.